see what they want to do. Okay. There we go. We'll see if the notifications go out. Been having bad luck with that lately. Well, we got one person in. We'll see if we can get a few more. Kathy, welcome. Money Bags, hey, welcome. Do some spirit box for a little bit. I've been working on a video for a while. Well, tonight. I just figured I'd come out here. And I brought Rebecca, welcome. I tried to get my small speaker going, but it's fucking shot. I don't know what happened to it. I charged it up. I took it with me when I went out with John to the desert, so I'm gonna have to use this one tonight. I plug it in. It's not working right. I've had it for a while, but I haven't used it all that much. It's a little ball speaker. Why am I not sleeping? Because it's my Friday night. I don't have to go to work tomorrow. I can say screw it. Try to get this better where it's not so damn all grainy. Why is this all freaking grainy? Shit. Three people in the chat, one thumbs up. Come on, guys, let's get that thumbs up rolling. I have been working on a video on my last weekend, well, a week ago. I went out to the desert with John. But I just wanted to go live for a little bit. I hadn't been live since my last weekend. But I'm working to get that video out. And I thought I'd do a little bit of spirit box tonight, but damn it. It looks like I'm going to have to order another freaking little tiny speaker. I'm just going to have to stop carrying it around. I think that might be the issue, because this one got smushed a little bit. And they're not really expensive speakers. But I'm thinking about a different type of speaker that I've seen somebody use. They said it's really good. It does really good EVPs. It cuts down on a lot of the white noise and makes it really, really clear. And the speaker actually has crystals in it. So I'm going to be trying that. So I don't know if I'm going to order me another smaller one, because, well, for one, they're cheap. Gemma, welcome. Good to see you here. Check out Gemma. She's a big sweetheart. Sweet, innocent, and pure. She says, oh, I'm not, but yeah, Gemma, you are. You are. I'm gonna check out this other. It's a different type of speaker. It's like I said, it's got crystals in it, and it's totally different. So I'm gonna try that before I spend another $15. Because this is the second one I had. The first one lasted, for quite a while. Samantha, welcome. And it lasts for quite a while. This other one I really haven't used it because it was more something I put in cemeteries. I could walk around cemeteries. I really wouldn't hear, but nobody else could hear it. As far as people that were there. Thank you, Gemma. Much appreciated. So I ordered me another one, and I really haven't gone to cemeteries, and I haven't used it that much. So when I got out to the desert, and we were in the hotel, I'm like, okay, I'm going to try to keep it low profile. And the son of a bitch was dead. It didn't even work. So I charged it up for 2 hours tonight. Tried to plug it in to my spirit box, and it didn't work. So I was like, it's a $15 speaker. I learned my lesson. I've had 2 of them. I'm probably not going to get another one. I'm going to try this other one that somebody else recommended. They said they had really, really clear EVPs. It plugs right into the spirit box. It's smaller, so I'm going to try it out. But I still like my Sony. It's just, when I was at the hotel, the staff was saying, you got to turn it down. You got to turn it down. So, and that hotel video will be coming out. I'm going to be working on it today, tomorrow. I'm trying to work on my editing, so I'm not going to just kick it out. It'll probably be next week before I can upload it. But it's going to be really, really good. And Samantha, one thing I was, I know when you were talking earlier about the recordings into the stone, I was having to get ready for work and all that, and mess with that. But Samantha, check into the stone and see what the crystal content is. Because I'm wondering if it's the actual rock or if it's the crystal itself that is doing the recording. Because I think it's going to be more, if you find rocks with a higher crystal content, I think you're going to have better recordings in there. Instead of just, granite or whatever it is. Look into the crystal content. Because I know we got a lot of activity out in our deserts here. I mean, a lot of activity. But they have the higher crystal content. That was why when you pointed that out today, when I was watching your stream, I was like, "Holy crap! You got a good point. You got a really good point." And that's what made me think, what's the crystal content in the stone? I really never thought about that until you brought it up. Yeah, Gemma's Journey's Grace. Yeah, don't let her fool you. She's a really big sweetheart. I know, Gemma, you try to play big and tough, but you're a big sweetheart. We know it. We know it. That's something I gotta check into, because in this area here we have a lot of granite. really, really hard stone. Granite is. But from what I understand, it's got a higher crystal content. And we've got stories of all kinds of stuff. I remember back in the 1970s. Yeah, okay. Got me some flack. Yeah, 1970s. I was actually reading a newspaper article about um, one of our mountain ranges here. It's called the Tehachapi Pass, and that goes out to the Mojave Desert. And they were telling stories about people going over that pass would look down into the valleys and actually see like cowboys and Indians and wagon trains, and they were like fighting Indians, like from 100+ years ago. And we got a lot of granite. Oh, Samantha, you have no idea about bad hair. Why do you think I always have one of these on? Yep, now you know why. Yeah. And look at this. And this is tame right now. I need to get one over the weekend. But see, that's the great thing about YouTube. It's after 2 o'clock in the morning here, and I'm pretty sure there are quite a few people waking up. I know Australia. See, 2 in the morning would be what, 4 in the afternoon for Australia. Speaking of 4 p.m. for Australia, Bridget, where are you? You're slacking on me, girl. Holy crap. 10:30. Oh, man. I'll have to be up before 10:30. I got to go to Best Buy and get me a new phone. What was that? Protector. I just got another Samsung Galaxy. I got the case and I got the glass that goes over it. And the glass is already broken in like 3 places that goes over. And I'm like, damn, the other one I had, it wasn't a glass, it was a plastic thing. And it lasted me for almost 4 years. Mandy, welcome. Almost 4 years. No problem. This one, it's like, it slid off and hit the floorboard of my truck twice. And then I dropped it on the ground once. And it's already got like pits everywhere and like cracks everywhere. And I could barely use it. So what I have to do is I have to hit and do the talk to text. Because I can't sit there and hit all the little buttons because it doesn't register. But I got this little doohickey out here. And I'm going to go ahead and I'll turn the spirit box on for a little bit. I'm thinking about tonight, I'll probably go live. I got some of you already know, I've got a haunted doll that I didn't know was haunted when I got it. I was out looking for them, and I was in one antique shop, and I looked at it, and I was about ready to walk out the door, and I started talking to the guy. As I was talking to the owners, oh, you'll love this. You'll love this one. I was talking to the owner. I was getting like pulled back because I already looked at it, and it's not like I was like, oh my God, you can look at it as a haunted doll. It wasn't being sold as a haunted doll. It was just being sold as a old doll. So I got it. I did a little more research on it after I went back and bought it. I think it chose me, really. And it was a German, they call it it's an all fabric German center seam doll. And I made a comment about that before I even found out what it was. So anyway, I did some spirit box sessions, and people were getting the name Michael. And it was made for a boy that, it was in the late 30s. It was made in the late 1930s. And this boy had the doll, and he came with his family in around 1940, 1941 to the U.S. So I'm wondering if, maybe he was a Jewish immigrant here trying to escape, the war. But everything's kind of fallen in place. And the boy's name was Michael. So it's not the doll's name. When I say Michael, it's the spirit attached to the doll, the young boy who died before he reached adulthood. So that's what we got so far. And I'm thinking about maybe, later, well, it would be tonight for me, doing another live stream with him. The last live stream I did, I had my video camera, so I could go back. I could record it and go back and get some of the EVPs. And I think I'll do that again tonight, even though I haven't had time to go back. And I got the footage saved, but I don't have time to go back. I'll have to check my SD cards and make sure I have room to do that. But I'm going to go ahead and get this going for now, and we'll just see randomly what spirits are here. Oh, I need to change my batteries later on too. Okay. I'll go ahead and turn this on. And if you guys have any questions, type them into chat. What the hell? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I don't know the name of the doll, but okay, guess what, guys? We're having some issues here. What the fuck? Seriously. I may have to go get another speaker, because this ain't cool. It's not working. Shit, what the hell? The spirit box it shows it scanning. Okay, now I'm trying reverse, and it's scanning in reverse. I don't know if you can hear that. Jasmine's welcome. Okay. Why is this this is not working? This is a new cord. Why is this not working? The last time I used it, it worked fine. I used it in the haunted ghost town. Silver City Ghost Town. Why is this not working? Try turning it off. Mess with the batteries. Is the batteries low? I don't know. Hey guys, I really can't afford another box, so let's. I'm going to reverse the cord. Not sure why it's not working. Okay. Everything, it looks like the speaker's on, the box is on. I can get something over. Okay. I discovered what the issue is. For some reason, it was turned down to 1 volume. Holy fuck. I don't know how it got turned down to 1. Andy, welcome. The speaker I had was like a little ping pong ball speaker. I've gone through 2 of those already. Why? I don't know. I don't know if from what I've been able to tell so far, it's like the little where it plugs in is like really, really sensitive. So if it gets moved a little bit, I don't know if it breaks. But I'm kind of tired of getting those. Because the last one I bought was like, it was like $15, not really expensive. But I probably got like maybe 1 hour or 2 hours out of it. I can't afford to drop $5 for every hour that a speaker, wants to work. Lily, are you here with us? Okay, welcome. Much appreciated. Like buttons, always good. I haven't talked to you in a while, Spirits. Can you say hello? Are you from around here? Help you? Do you need help with a message? questions, you can type in the chat. Spirits, you can read the chat. I know you can.
Take off.
Juan Rico, are you here? Really? Are you here with us tonight? You can say your name if you like to. We got a full moon here tonight. You can speak. I'm going to go off. Yeah, listen, Shane. You can type in if you got questions for him. Type it in and listen. What I might do here in a minute is go in and get my K2 and walk around. We'll see if anything's recharged since we've been having so many earthquakes. Hey, Michael, welcome. Haven't seen you in a while, Michael. This, I don't know if it said Michael. Here? Oh, that was the male voice. Which is interesting because I don't know if they're saying Michael to you or if they're saying Michael because I have a doll, a haunted doll, and the spirit attachment is a young boy named Michael. So I'm not sure who they're talking to. I'm going to go back. I don't know if they said Vinny. Archangel Michael? Oh, there's a lot of Michaels floating around here. Are you talking to I Believe in Ghosts, Michael? Or is this the little boy, Michael? Yeah, well, if it was Steve Huff, he'd be going, oh my God, that's Michael Jackson coming through to talk to me. Yes, the superstar Michael Jackson wants to come and talk to me because I am the chosen one. Steve depends on where. If he's in a happy place in heaven, he may respond here. He may give you a sign there. But oh yeah, that's what he would do. And then he would make sure he got some like Michael Jackson's Thriller, and he would like program it into his little box. So he'd say, "Sing for us, Michael," and then the little song Thriller would come out, and he'd say, "See, this is real." And you notice how he does real in all capital letters. This is real spirit contact, and it's REAL in all capitals. And it's like, sure, Steve, whatever you say, buddy, we believe you. Definitely should, because I'll tell you what, I watched some of his videos and it's like, wow, this stuff is really good, and then I watched one where he's like, people ask me why all the spirits speak English, because as soon as they die they're enlightened, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I probably have to age research this. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm getting EVPs in Spanish. I'm getting EVPs that are asking me if I speak Spanish. Oh, I can read, but just don't get me started on huff and puff. And don't be starting that shit, Michael. I already told you about that. So don't make me come to Poland. And I know you're having a birthday. But I stopped having birthdays because I refuse to say I'm older. Only documentation. Okay, hang tight. Yeah, I was young at one time, but that was like 30 years ago. So guys, I'm going to go get my K2 real quick, and after this, you go ahead and type questions into the chat. Spirits, are you going to answer the chat? So, after we do the spirit box for a while, I'm going to walk around and I'm going to see if this place has started to recharge itself back. Okay, night, Shane. You have a good one. And I'll be right back, guys. I just wanted to come out for a little bit tonight. Like I said, I got the hotel video, and I think what I'm going to do is there's going to be some outtakes from some of the videos that I did while I was out in the desert with John. And we went through earthquake ground zero, and literally, as we were driving, we had our alerts on, and we got the alert from an earthquake, and it said distance, it said 0 miles, so we were like right there, but we were over a crappy beat up road, so we didn't feel anything. So I'm going to let this go for a few more minutes, and I'm going to do a walk around with the K2 and see if the area is charged up a little bit more. Since I did it was charged up massively, but so I can turn this right there. Full moon tonight, so I wanted to come out for a little bit. Probably not going to be completely a full moon. When I come back out later tonight. But ever since I did that big massive crossing, the energy went from anywhere from yellow to red down to maybe a yellow here and there. So was there something I missed? Was it timing? Or did a whole bunch of spirits leaving cause it to drop down? Like I said, what what I was going to do is I was going to take some of the outtakes. Patrick, welcome. I was going to do some of the outtakes, make a video of that, and put it in my Patreon. Because I'm trying to get the Patreon, but I haven't put anything in, so that's what I'm going to probably start doing when I do videos. If there's any outtakes, maybe some special, like when I use the camcorder on one of my live streams, so we can go back and review. That's all going to be going into the Patreon. So I'll need something to check out. It helps. Last weekend, like I say, was $100 for the hotel, probably another 50, so probably 150 for 3 videos that I'm going to get. So I'm going to have to do some outtakes and try to get some Patreon to help so I can continue to go out and get better content at some really interesting locations. Molly, are you here? Okay, Michael, I don't know if you're here right now. I don't have your doll out here, but I will later tonight, and we'll do some stuff with you. Okay, I'm going to walk around with my K2, so I'm going to turn the box off, Spirits. Thank you for speaking with us. If you'd like to say anything before I turn it off, you have a minute. Okay, thank you, Spirits. Okay. And we still got 3 people here. Not too bad for it's after 2 o'clock in the morning here, so it'd be East Coast would be 5 in the morning. It's around. This way here. The phone's too close, so maybe the other way. $11 a.m. Oh, you got. I'll take my time. Give me more time on my weekend. You're 2. So you're about 8 or 9 hours ahead of me. Okay, wow, there's nothing over here. Have a little bit of a blink there real quick. See, now this area used to go up to the orange. Now I'm getting nothing. And right around in here, this was another area would go up to orange or red. And now, nothing. Well, at least we know some spirits crossed over and they're in a better place. 732. Were you, Patrick, you like in Greenland or part of Canada? Hey, Mandy, welcome. I used to get, yeah, over here. There's absolutely nothing off this tree now. I'm not sure. This area over here on the wall. Nothing. This used to be red. Right here. And now it's nothing. Or this K2 took a crap. Yeah, this used to be like a really, really hot spot here. But I did a like a mass crossing over for a lot of spirits one time. Well, we got a little bit of a burp here. One green. But I might need to get me another K2 because I noticed if you watched the video about the mission I did with John, I mean his was hitting red. Okay, well we got a little bit here now. And this was another one of the spots that used to hit red. Now we're just getting a yellow. People would see shadows over in this wall. So we got a yellow. So maybe it's just taking a really, really long time to recharge this area. So many left and took energy with them. But John would be he's got a newer one because somebody stole the one he had and he had to get another one. So flip this around. So he had to get another one. So his is newer. When we were at the mission, his would be hitting orange and red. Mine would be yellow. So I'm not sure if the one I got, I've had it for a year. So I'm not sure if, sometimes when spirits play with electronics, they kind of mess things up a little bit. I'm not sure if it's intentional or unintentional. That's what I think happened. Might have happened to my other speaker, but I don't know. Like I said, it's a $15 speaker, and I had it in my backpack, so it was getting moved around, and all it would take is just a little bit to maybe damage something inside. There we go. Oh, you're in Newfoundland? Okay. I didn't think it was too far off the East Coast. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut it just under an hour, and so I can get up and work. Yeah, I'll probably be more like a bottle of water for me. Yeah, I done crossed everybody over here. There's only a few left. Like I said, I want to work on that one video, try to get it out. I doubt I'm going to get it out this week. There's just so much there. And I'm trying to improve my editing, so I don't want to just like, okay, here's this, and I'm going to throw up some EVPs and get some subtitles. I want, get a little bit more, a little bit better editing. So I'm going to have to work on that. Probably get it up maybe in a week. But that's going to take some time. John's already got a trailer done for his. But he did a lot of live stream there at the hotel. Yeah, it's a never-ending, Samantha, it's a never-ending process. And that's what we have to go by. It's like when we make our judgment calls, it's based on the experiences we've had, and everybody has different. So I'm going to go ahead and wind this down for tonight. I'm probably going to start earlier tomorrow night. I don't want to start at 2 in the morning. And see if we can contact Michael again. Get the camera out here. So, but as of right now, what I recorded from the previous live stream on Michael, I need to get a little bit better lighting, but I'm going to put that up on my Patreon. Outtakes from anything out in the desert, I'll be going on Patreon, so I'm going to start getting that active. Very, very basic editing. I'm pretty good at subtitles and EVPs. It just takes me 20-30 hours per video. So I want to get it a little more where it's going to be more evidence and not just, a whole long 20-minute session of EVPs when very little comes through. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for coming in. Keep an eye out for tonight. If the weather isn't too hot, if it cools down, I might do do some card readings from the Unicorn deck, or Unicorn Oracle deck, Oracle Unicorn, whatever, and do that over the next couple days. So everyone have a good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you may be. Sleep well, and until next time, guys, stay safe.